Diamond Empire. East Coast legends on a West Coast cinematic beat. Rakim, Method Man, Kane, LL. The Underworld Reserve is officially open. I'm looking at the paper manipulating the heavily global extreme. I'm sitting in the shadow conducting the ultimate billionaire dream. The mathematical precision, the money is filling the physical vault. We breaking the economy, making the system completely to halt. I calculate the every maneuver and taking the total control. I'm purchasing the physical city and buying the enemy soul. The Syndicate is operating perfectly under the radar tonight. We washing all the bloody money before we return to the light. The masterpiece of capitalism is painted in beautiful red. I'm making sure the competition is totally heavily dead. The God MC is peaking, the universe bowing completely down. I'm taking the monopoly, wearing the diamond and platinum crown. We counting up the paper, we locking the heavily dangerous door. We dropping heavy bass till the enemy begging for many, many more. The Wu-Tang is expanding, we bringing the absolute critical pain. We washing all the dollar bills right in the freezing and terrible rain. What? We chasing the dollar bills, taking the throne. We dropping the bass and we breaking the bone. The Diamond Empire, hear the sirens moan. We ruling the finance and ruling the zone. No mercy for traitors, we tear down the gate. You step in the vault and you meet in your fate. So bow to the kings when we enter the room. We bringing the venom and bringing the doom. I'm stepping in the room with the custom Italian perfectly tailored suit. I'm holding all the power and picking the heavily dangerous fruit. The smooth operator is taking the empire straight to the top. I'm pushing the agenda and making the heavily absolute drop. The dollar bill is nothing but paper, the power is what we demand. We holding the entire completely and physical globe in the hand. I'm drinking on the finest of cognac and watching the city to burn. I'm making sure the enemy never completely and never return. The Kane is in the building, the Godfather aura is freezing and cold. I'm trading all the paper for diamond and taking the platinum gold. The multi-million-dollar transaction is heavily done in the dark. I'm leaving the incredible, heavily permanent, dangerous mark. The tension is building. The sirens are heavily close.
We giving the enemy
the ultimate dangerous dose.
The legends uniting.
We ready to perfectly strike.
We taking control of the rhythm and crushing tonight.
What?
We chasing the dollar bills, taking the throne.
What?
We dropping the bass and we breaking the bone.
Yeah.
The Diamond Empire, hear the sirens moan.
We ruling the finance and ruling the zone.
No mercy for traitors, we tear down the gate. You step in the vault and you meet in your fate. So bow to the kings when we enter the room.
We bringing the venom and bringing the dome. Diamond Empire. The vault is locked. The dollar bills are secured for 2026. Yeah. Diamond Empire. They asked who gave us the crown. Gibbs Buck Kiss. We took it self-made. I built the empire directly from the mud and the clay. I'm washing blood on the concrete and I'm making them pay. The mafia syndicate rising from the freezing cold dirt. I'm giving enemies a heavily and physical hurt. I never asked for a favor, I took the ultimate throne. I'm sitting right in the darkness and I'm ruling alone. The million stacking so high, touching the top of the sky. I'm looking down at the rival and I'm watching them die. We manufacturing power, we manipulating the rules. You stepping into the shadow, you behaving the fool. The heavy artillery loaded and ready to blow. We controlling the movement, controlling the dangerous show.
We coming up from the bottom, we tearing the system
raspy vocal is echoing right inside of the vault. I'm making sure the economy coming completely to halt. I started out with a nothing, I turned it into a lot. I'm taking everything heavily that the enemy got. The sub-made billionaire cartel is heavily running the street. I'm dropping venom directly upon a cinematic beat. We bought the judge and the mayor, we buying the physical law. I'm leaving the enemy broken and bleeding and terribly raw. The razor blade in the apple, the poison inside of the cup. I'm pushing the elevator and I'm taking it all the way up. The legacy written in blood and it's heavily carved in the stone. We leaving you completely crying and violently dying alone. Dying alone, dying alone. The tension is building, the sirens are heavily close.
We giving the enemy
the ultimate danger is dose.
the legends uniting.
We ready to perfectly strike.
We taking control
of the rhythm and crushing tonight.
We are the self-made,
Building the empire,
we dropping the bass,
and we starting the fire.
the diamond empire.
Hear the sirens moan.
We carving our names in the concrete and stone.
No handouts given, we tear down the gate. You step in the fire and you meet in your face. So bow to the kings when we enter the room.
We bring in the venom and bring in the doom.
Diamond Empire, built from the ground up, self-made, 2026. Yeah. Diamond Empire. You break the oath, you pay the price.
Wu-Tang Redman.
The Emperor's curse is upon you. In the shadow, I'm bringing the ultimate heavy decree. The emperor spoken, you totally bowing and bending the knee. The syndicate running the physical globe in the freezing cold night. I'm turning off radar and taking the power and killing the light. We breaking the system, we taking the money and stacking it high. I'm looking at traitors and watching them violently physically die. The curse of the empire heavily running right inside the vein. We washing the blood on the concrete right out in the terrible rain. I'm sitting right here and I'm wearing the heavy and luxurious robe. We pulling the trigger and taking completely the absolute glow. The mafia strictly enforcing the heavily dangerous rule. You step in the legends, you heavily acting completely a fool. Reloading the metal, we turning the enemy into a ghost. We dropping the venom and doing it heavily, doing it most. The shadow is creeping, we coming directly to settle the score. We leaving the body completely and totally cold on the floor. Sirens moan, we sitting forever upon the dark throne. No mercy for traitors, we tear down the gate. You step in the fire and you meet in your face. So bow to the kings when we enter the room. We bring in the venom and bring in the doom. I'm bringing the fire, I'm bringing the heavy and dangerous heat. The dock and the meth, we are totally breaking the cinematic beat. The curse is a promise, a heavily dangerous ultimate vow. We taking the city and taking the territory right about now. The mafia moving in silence and crushing the enemy's spine. I'm crossing the border and drawing the heavily dangerous line. We building the cartel, we taking the diamond and taking the gold. The greatest mafia story that ever was physically told. The syllable snapping, the rhythm is heavily breaking the law. I'm leaving the enemy completely bleeding and terribly raw. We striking the midnight, we leaving a heavily permanent mark. We pulling the curtain, leaving the universe utterly dark. We giving the enemy the ultimate dangerous dose. The legends united, we ready to perfectly strike. We taking control of the rhythm and crushing tonight.
This is the curse of the emperor ruling the night.
Ruling the night.
What?
We dropping the bass and we heavily killing the light. sirens moan. We sitting forever upon the dark throne. No mercy for traitors, we tear down the gate. You step in the fire and you meet in your face. So bow to the kings when we enter the room. We bring in the venom and bring in the doom.